So I just load the trailer up here, my trailer I have, and I'm just going over to my brother's. He's got a, well, I'm going to tell you when I get there. I'll show you. We got to take it down to a place near Washago. I'm going to load up here. Might be on the woohoo! Look at that! Wow, seat looks good, eh?
Yeah, no, you did a good job.
So. So you're gonna have to tell me what the year is. It's a
1970.
1970.
T250 Suzuki. So it's a 252 because of the high pipes on it. They call it a 2.
Okay.
If it had the low pipes, they just called them a T250, but
okay.
That's the difference.
And you restored it. How long did it take you?
10 years.
10 years. That's all right. It's done now.
Yeah, well.
Looks good.
Basically done.
Yeah, well, we're just taking it down to get the engine checked over, and it hasn't been started yet, right?
No, it hasn't been started yet. So the guy who rebuilt the motor there, he's did the lower part of the motor, all the crank and seals and stuff like that. He's from Aurelia Motorsports. He owned it. He retired a couple of years ago, but so he still does a little bit of this kind of stuff.
So he's going to get you going and stuff?
Yeah, he's going to get it, put gas. I didn't put gas in it. He's going to put gas in it, bleed the oil pump, get it running. A couple things I got to get him to check there on a couple wiring issues, but
yeah.
Other than that.
And all the wiring harness, it's in the lights. Is it in the light, the wiring harness? All the
no, not all. No, most of it's down here.
Oh, it's all down there?
Yeah. There's just one cable that goes into the back of the light.
See that 125? Mine's all in the headlight.
Yeah, a lot of the smaller bikes they did that. But this has got quite a bit of it actually.
Yeah, seat looks good.
Wiring was the worst part for me because the original stuff was all brittle and.
How many miles on it? 9,000.
Whatever's on there.
9,637.
Yeah, 9,000 miles.
Beauty.
Well, it was basically only run 3, 4 years really.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got the double pipes on it, eh?
Yeah, well that's what gives it the T252.
Yeah.
The scrambler pipes with the, well they call these shotgun things that slide on.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean they only made 500 of these with the pipes like that.
500.
That's it.
So does that have a number on it? Of what?
Yeah, it's got a number.
So how many?
Well, I don't know. I never got a hold of Suzuki to find
out what it is.
Which one? But they only did them in 1970. They didn't put those pipes on.
Oh, till then.
69s or 71s or 72s.
Yeah, that's good.
The only thing I got left to do is put. I want to get a couple of mirrors, but I don't want.
Oh yeah.
I don't want them sticking way out here.
Oh,
I can get some shorter ones.
You can get shorter ones. I got ones on mine, but they're a little big for mine. I think I gotta have. But you can get shorter ones.
Well, the original one. Well, these are 400 Honda bars.
Oh.
They just come up. And the guy originally bought it, and he had flat bars on it. I didn't like those. They were on it when I had it, but I put the 400 bars on it. The original ones come up to about here, and then they have a bar across.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't like the look of them, so I put these on.
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah, if you get short mirrors on it.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. The original ones would come out to about here. They come up and then go out like that.
Yeah, they're too ugly.
And with the other bars, they probably would have been
maybe.
Fly. But with this lower bars.
Right on. Yeah, looks good. Okay, we're going to get it loaded here, and then we'll take it down tomorrow to this guy down in Washago, you said?
Washago, yeah. Wade.
Perfect.
He raced professionally in motocross, too, and road raced. He's a pilot, so you'll like him. He's built a couple of planes, and I think. But that's his hobby, airplanes.
Okay, we're going to get it loaded and go from there. So we got the bike strapped down in its spot. 4 spots. I'll go over that maybe in a different video how to tie a bike down.
He's working on something. I know. He just got a single big wrench.
Oh, does he? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Looks like it's strapped down good. Tire. Dan's putting the cover on.
Yeah, a couple little things I need you to sort out for me that I don't really know.
Yep.
What's in gear?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Don't have the front brake adjusted yet.
Oh, well, that's another thing I want to.
You got a lot to do.
The front and the back. I think when I put the
Back then we didn't call them brakes. They just kind of slowed you down.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
That was really bad.
Is the backwards all right? There, she's out in the daylight.
Oh, well, I don't have the size down, but I got the.
Okay.
I got the. Oh.
She's a beauty.
Something's going on in the.
Those front forks aren't right.
No. They go down. Well, they'll go down and back up, but. See, I don't know if it's sticking in there. I'll show you what I did. There's just the spring inside the fork.
Yeah.
Here, I got it here. I'll show you. I put 10W30 in. That's what it called for in the book.
Hmm.
Why are they sticking down? Is one of those legs got a slight bend in it?
Sorry?
Is one of those legs got a slight bend in it?
It shouldn't. I'll show you here.
Oh, I wonder if
I got looking at one. Like if you pushed it up and down, I noticed the little screw on here. I noticed when I'm going to take it out of this, took it out of the basement there. There was a little spot there, so I don't know if this book.
as long as you got the inside stuff all done properly.
Yeah, it shouldn't stick down.
No, no. No, shouldn't at all.
This is all you got in there.
Yep.
Okay. I get looking in my book.
And there should be the, those are the cap washers, yeah.
They go inside the spring there, right?
That's right, yeah.
Well, they're not in this because I didn't know they were there. Supposed to be there.
Yeah.
They sit in there like that, right?
Yeah.
So that has to come out. I have to take
So
that
that's
out
probably-
anyways.
That's
Well, I didn't have these. They weren't in there when I took it apart. So somebody else has been in there. I was watching there, and the guy said sometimes they stick right here because this is new.
yeah, that shouldn't make a
stick.
difference.
That'll make it feel sticky, but it
Yeah.
should always bounce back. That's not right. Those folks aren't right.
Just gonna take this and show you. There was just one thing on the wiring. I should maybe take the seat off, but I think I can get it off.
What was wrong with the wiring, Dan?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just trying to sort it out
Oh,
because the original wiring harness was on this was so brittle and old. For now, I think everything's sorted out here as far as, and I didn't put the thing on for the signal lights because I don't have it. But I wasn't sure because it was 20 years since. That's just for the battery there. And that is for the relay for the thing. But everything else is sorted out except there's one red wire. Here.
I just picked up a 73 XL250 Honda that we sold brand new.
They're good little bikes.
It was in storage for almost 40 years.
oh,
It's like brand new.
Wow.
really?
It's not been restored or anything. It's
No.
like brand new.
They're good little bikes.
4,000 miles on it.
I had a 76.
What
They
year
only
was
made
it?
Just one
Wait.
year. The silver one.
What year was it?
73.
Phew.
They were called a motorsport. They weren't called an XL or anything back then. Well, I guess it was an XL250 motorsport, but they were
Yeah.
silver.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember them. Yep.
Had a red stripe on the top. And the bolts are in there.
Okay, this
Spring
is what I
and
wanted to show you.
Suzuki's got a Suzuki
Read on top.
ER.
I put.
Oh yeah.
That's original tires,
Holy.
original chain.
50. Oh wow.
Yeah, they were good little bikes.
That's
Yeah.
and the wheels. The guy never offered.
Oh, you got a 450
I
too,
sold
eh?
the guy brand new.
Oh,
A little 450 there. That's
yeah,
kind
those
of
are
That's-
nice.
that's-
Those are
that's-
What
nice.
year is that? Like
I've
70?
been wanting to do that. That's mine.
Yeah.
I've had that since 72.
Holy frig.
And
That's nice.
it's fine. It just
Yeah,
needs
just
to
needs-
be.
Restored.
Freshened up, eh?
Yeah. But they're nice little bikes.
Yeah,
That's
they're
original
450.
paint and everything.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
450.
I've
They're
had it
nice.
forever.
They
Beauty.
were one of the better ones too, eh? The
Yeah.
450s.
But this thing, you don't see survivors.
No.
Like, that kind of.
No, not like that.
Well, since you sold it too, that makes kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, one owner bike.
God.
Even the muffler's not. Even the header pipe's not rusty.
No.
Now it runs absolutely perfect.
Yeah, so you just rode it on the road.
Okay, so just dropped it off. We're just gonna head out of here. Let Wade go at her. Hey guys, welcome back. Part 2 of my brother's 1970 250 Suzuki vintage motorbike. As you've been watching the first part, we took it to a guy 2 or 3 weeks ago to get some work done on it. That has been completed, and we're heading down tonight to go pick it up. Exciting for him to see it running after probably over 10 years. And we'll go check it out, hear it running, and maybe get him to ride it up and down the road there a little bit. So we just got to Wade's place. We're gonna pick up Dan's bike. Apparently he's got it running, and he's gonna probably start it for us here.
All together,
there it
put
is.
in the window and everything, and it was 10 o'clock before he came back on.
Oh no.
Wade,
How you doing?
good. How are you?
Good.
Wade, this is my grandson Caleb. He's
How you
a
doing?
motocrosser guy.
Oh, perfect.
He got picked for Team Canada to go down to, where is it?
Indiana.
Indiana, yeah.
Awesome.
He's part of the
Good for
Yamaha
you.
team.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Pretty
Wow. Cool.
excited. Yeah. Heard you used to race.
Yeah, I ran expert for 30 years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
CR500s.
Oh yeah,
the
those
big
are
old
awesome.
two-stroke, yeah.
You were with Honda, Wade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It, you know, it's a whole different kind of riding now than it was
Oh,
back
yeah,
then.
for
Back
sure.
then
It's
it was all
changed so
natural
much.
terrain and,
Yeah.
you know, none of this crazy
Triple jumps and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
There she is. Hey, you got her all running?
She's all running.
Wow.
It's got a few little small issues.
Yeah.
No, you said something about the horn or something?
Yeah,
Horn
so it
doesn't
needs
work.
a horn.
And
Needs a brake light switch.
so the switch down here, you mean this one here?
Yeah, that one down
Okay,
there.
yeah, yeah.
I managed to get.
I
this
got
one-
another one there,
I
so.
managed to get that one going.
Okay.
That one was on backwards.
Was it?
Brake
Well, that
light
was
on all
probably
the
me.
time. The neutral light was working. I just noticed now it's.
Well, I
don't
think
know,
what
that's
I'll
a
do is
bulb.
get the name of that place. You said you can send these out and get them done.
Get them
So-
redone, yeah.
When I went to start it, I heard the squealing noise. I go, what the heck is that squealing noise?
Oh.
And I'm looking around and kicking it over, you know. And it dawned on me. See, the tack cable was all wound up like this.
Oh. Good jam.
It just won't turn up in here.
Ah.
And the tack cable was way too long. We twisted the end right off it.
Oh, okay.
But that's what the squeal was. Chasing an oil leak for a while, but it's not an oil leak. It's actually a gas leak. And because I got a bit of mixed gas in there, the gas
Yeah.
would dry up and I'd see it oil on the table. I go, what the heck is that?
Well, and the thing is, I bought a better one
Pretty
too.
neat,
I
eh,
mean,
Caleb?
you can't get the ones with
Doesn't
the.
got a filter on there.
So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
No filter on the side.
Oh, you know what?
I squashed that.
I ordered it. I found online. It was a half decent price. Original.
Oh, good for you.
Air buff. That's brand new.
I like this blue.
So,
That's a nice color, eh?
Typical
it's really pretty.
of these
Yeah.
old bikes. This one, oddly enough, likes a lot of gas to start.
Like lots of choke?
No, not as much choke as it does. A little bit of choke and then get the choke off and
Oh, yeah.
handful of gas.
Well, there,
and watch
yeah.
it go. Again, it goes back to those aftermarket jets and stuff. Are they exactly the right size? The needles and seats, they're not totally sealing. Oh, the other thing you should do is change. These things should be facing down.
I wondered that when I put. I couldn't find any pictures with it.
They should be facing down so
Okay.
that oil can drool out the
Oh,
back.
yeah, that makes sense.
These-
Oh,
It smells good.
I was like, yeah. Time in how many years, Dan? 51 years. It hasn't been running for 51 years? Oh, smoke. There's a history right there. Right? 51 years it hasn't been running? Oh. Wow. Oh, sorry, kid. Awesome. Oh, the idle's good too, eh, wait?
Once they warm up.
Yeah, mine's the same. I got a little piece of it. There we go. Big smile on his face. Look at 51 years later.
The warranty just ran out.
The warranty just ran out, he said. He's burned like a kitten. 51 years. This is the last time it ran. That's amazing. 10 years to rebuild it. So here it is. And it's running great. Get him on it here. There he is. Big smile on his face. Oh, come on, get out there. Hey. Go for it. Never had to ride one? There he goes.
Am I famous now or what?
Yeah, you are now.
Yeah, that's rattling. I noticed that too when I put it on there.
Yeah, there should be a. Yeah, there should be a.
But there's no place for it though.
Up underneath
That
it.
spring is a little loose.
Usually up underneath there's a little rubber thing that I have on mine.
There's no place for it. I looked at that before.
That's weird. Awesome. Runs good, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, how often?
I'm not going to be riding that. You know yourself. I'm not going to be riding it that much. I'm going to
I
take it
wouldn't
in.
worry about it. But if you see a little drip
Awesome.
underneath it, that's what it's going to be.
Great little bike. Yeah, I'll say it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. She's back in the rest. Ready for delivery to home. So we got down here and 51 years later.
51, yeah.
Holy man.
Been a while.
You remember the last day you drove it before you sold it?
I don't remember the last day I drove it, but
51 years old, man.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
a couple of things I got to do to it there. But
Yeah, but that's alright. You something to do. Work on it a little bit. Be all good. Ready for the road.
yep.
Hi guys, I just got back from dropping Dan and his bike off at his house. Yeah, just to see his face tonight when he Wade fired it up for him, got it running, and he went for a little ride. He was pretty tickled to get on that and see it running. Spent 10 years rebuilding it, and I'll have to get the story of it.
Danville, this is my first bike I ever bought. It's a 1970 T250 Suzuki. The 2 stands for the up scramble pipes that are on it, which is fairly unique for these. This bike was originally bought by a fella in Point of Barrel from Jack Plowman's shop on Joseph Street, Perry Sound. It's not there anymore, but they ran the shop for about 15 years, him and his son. A friend of mine bought this bike off the Madigan fellow in Point of Barrel, and he was fairly tall and it was a little bit too small for him. So I was looking for something to get back and forth to work. So I was actually going to buy an 850 Norden. It was the first year they came out with the 850. You could get the 750 or the 850.
What year was that?
1973. I'm pretty sure it was $1,873. And I thought, I don't think I can afford to buy it. And my friend Bruce said that, well, he kept bugging me to want it. He wanted to buy it, and it was a black 850 Norden. And I finally said, you know what? I'm pumping gas, going to school. I'm probably not going to be able to afford to buy it. So I bought this off of him, and this became my first bike. I had it for 2 years, and I sold it to a fellow I was pumping gas with at the gas station, and he had it about maybe 6 days. And the OPP came in and said, "Do you own a 250 Suzuki?" I said, "Well, I did, like a week ago." And they go, I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, it's still in your name, and he ran a red light in Aurelia and knocked into the side of a car. So that was the end of the bike for him. Years later, a friend of mine, he got married, and he was living just down past me. And one day he said to me, come on, it was in the wintertime, he said, come on down and help me put some sliders on my snowmobile. So I went down, and I was snooping around. He was renting a place, and it had a very low spot in the back of the garage where the furnace was. I had to have to walk up there. There's my bike sitting there, and the motor was still in the frame, and the parts were all sitting there, but they'd been taken off the bike. I said to him, he had a 72, so what happened is Pat, the guy that I sold this bike to, he'd given it to Brian because it was the same vintage and same motor and stuff, and he never did anything with it. So he was a carpenter, and well, I guess 30 years ago or more, he moved out to Vancouver Island. And I told him, if you ever want to get rid of it, I'd like to have it back. He came one day and brought his 72, which I got a few parts off, and it sat out in my little shed there for a few years, and the kids kept bugging me to, what are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to restore it. Well, when are you going to do it? And I said, well, I don't know. I'll get to it, I guess.
Get to it
When
whenever.
they took one, well, I guess maybe 10 years ago, they took the frame and the swing arm and took it down to the city, made sure the frame wasn't bent, and had it powder coated, and that's what started it. It's been a 10-year deal for me to restore it. It's basically 99% original. The only thing that's not original is the bars. These are 400 bars. The original bars were a little higher and had the bar across. I never liked them, so that's what's on it today. Other than that, it's all original. The paint's a little bit darker blue, which I like better.
Yeah,
it was a little bit originally lighter blue.
Yes, nice paint job.
And the unique thing about it is, when I went to restore it, I knew that these tack and speedometers had the chrome ring on them, like the BSAs and Triumphs. But in the parts catalog, it didn't show them in there. It showed these on a 69. And I thought, what the heck? So I just happened to be down just a couple of years after I started to restore it. And I was down at the cycle show in Toronto, and I got talking to the vintage guys there, and they said, well, what's happened is these 69 tack and speedometers were left over from 69, and they put them on the early 1970s. I just like it better. It's just chrome. It's a little,
it's
little
nice.
nicer.
Yeah.
So 10 years it took me, and finished it this summer. And shout out to Wade. He used to own Aurelia Motorsports. He did the motor for me, and it's a good thing he did, because when he went to do it, I had all the steels and cranks and bearings and stuff like that. He said, get a couple new connecting rods. So he put them in, because that stuff's all we get pressed together.
Yeah.
And he went to turn it over, and it was binding up, and he couldn't figure out why. And he finally figured out that the connecting rods were like a couple millimeters wider, and it was jamming up. So he had to pull it, press it all apart, and redo it again. So it's a good thing he did it, because I would have never. But other than that, the rest of the stuff I've done, other than the paint, a chroming was done in Cambridge, at Cambridge Custom Chrome. And that was the most expensive part, was the chrome. So I just did it. I just did it as I had the extra money, and that's why it took me 10 years. So,
Yeah, well, that's all right.
One thing I would say though is, if you're going to restore a bike, get the parts catalog, because if you're buying stuff off eBay,
good
they'll
point.
say it's for your bike, and if you don't have the part number there, you get it. And
Yeah.
I got kind of sucked in a couple times.
Yeah.
Bought stuff I thought it was for the bike, it wasn't. So
what's the significance of the pipes now? Because they're different on a different year, right?
Well, they call them scrambler pipes, so you
Scrambler,
could
yeah.
take them off the road. I mean, I don't think too many
No.
people drove these things off the road, but I like them because they're unique. Most of them had the downswept chrome pipes on them.
So most of the parts, though, Dan, you got where kind of from?
Well, most of the stuff I got, like one of the I had the original pipes, but they were rotted at the bottom. I had a guy fix them, but they were so thin up here that
Yeah.
I thought, no, I'm not going to spend the money. So I found one on eBay for the right side, but I could not find one for the left side. So I did find a guy who was over in the UK, and he knew exactly what he had, because he had the left, and that's the one I needed. And I waited and almost till I was done restoring it, and then I finally bit the bullet and bought it. And I think it cost me like $650 by the time I got it over here.
Yeah, but
at least
brand new and
yeah, like at least the pipes are like brand new, and they're not, they were sitting around, I think, and mice must have got up in there and made it. So I just went with these, and they're the original pipes. It's just that, well, not the original pipe, but the original style pipes. My original ones like this I had them here, but you can't really use them. So, yeah, so everything's been done, every nut and bolt and washer, and
it's been 51 years.
51 years since I
Got it
wrote
running.
it, and I went over to pick it up with the guy that did the motor. He bled the oil pump and set the carbs up for me, and I took it for a little ride here. He's got that on the video.
Yeah,
there,
it'll
so
be on this video. You
that
guys
was,
will see
yeah,
it.
it was 51 years
years.
since I threw my leg over it.
Wow, that's
So,
incredible.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The only reason I did it is because it is a unique bike, and
Well,
it
it
was
used
my
to be
first
yours.
bike.
Yeah, it used to be your bike. So
So how many people have their original bike from 1970? Not too many.
not too many people. That's pretty cool.
It's just kind of
That's crazy.
the way it worked out.
The
But
way it worked out. Yeah.
yeah, so it's we've had a little ride on it. Next summer I want to get it out and just.
Get
I'm not going to
license.
round tour too much. I am going to probably take the tach speedometers. There's something wrong up inside here, so
Oh,
I'm either going to get them restored or I'm going to see if I can. You can get them off eBay, but they're very expensive
yeah.
because they're. I mean, they're pretty unique, right? You don't find them, so.
Yeah.
Other than that, something got in here and made a spider web or something, and you can't get it
Yeah.
off. It's inside the glass, but the problem with these is these are crimped all the way around. You can't spin them off. They're all crimped. You have to have a special tool to take those off. So
Right.
that's the only thing left really to do is get these restored. And the guy that did the motor for me said, now that you got it done like this, you got to do it. You got to.
Well, you got to finish it. Yeah.
And it makes sense, I guess, because it's.
You got to finish it.
That's the only thing left to finish it. So.
You're pretty happy with that.
The only thing I am going to do, that you can see here, I got a rag in there
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, but
Yeah.
I'm going to put the air box back on. I've talked to a few guys. I have this one over here on it, but they don't fit on there properly. They hit the oil pump cover. So I'm going to put I do have the original
Airbox.
air box I got
Yeah.
off eBay just shortly, and I just had it all painted. And the thing is, they have a paper air breather in there and filter, and they have them on eBay for sale, but obviously they're 50 some years old. So how good are they going to be?
Yeah. Not very
And
good.
they want like $500 for a filter. But I found this one here, and the filter, you couldn't tell by the picture, but I was hoping it'd be all right, and it's fine. So I just had to paint it, and I got the new rubber boot that goes from the air box to each carburetor. I got it.
Perfect.
So before I put it back on the road in the spring, I'm going to put that air box back in.
Good. Perfect. Nope. That's good. So 51 years later, it's all up and
51
running.
years is ready to go.